Okay. I am going to record some of these so that you guys can figure out what you would like to do with some of these tools. So right here is an old axe. It's a little chewed up on the bottom. It's got a crack in it right at the top of the head, but it's pretty solid and it's usable. Weighs a few pounds. Not sure if it's something that you need. It looks like it was probably Dad's and used once in a while. It's fairly sharp, not completely. This is just an old wooden hammer. Again, looks like it's well used. It's got a wobbly head, so I know that it was probably Dad's because neither my father or his would use anything that had a wobbly head. This is a really old ball peen hammer. It is, I would say, quite well used because it's very well worn. I don't know whether it was Dad's or not. I don't recognize it, but it does look like it is a little bit older. This one is really old. This is an old ball peen hammer. Again, a much smaller one, very well used. Probably belonged to Grandpa, one of the grandpas. I'm going to look this one up. I'm not familiar with this brand. It says ESTWING at the bottom of it, so I'm going to check it out. It looks like it's a little bit older, except that it does have one of those handles that is fairly recent, fairly new. It says, warning, wear safety goggles. So I don't think this hammer is that old. This actually looks like a roofing hammer that might have been my brother's. This is an old sledge. It's rubber. It's a rubber mallet sledge, so it's pretty well worn. Not sure if that's something you really need to keep. I'm not sure what you call this. It looks like it was some type of a wrench used for, I don't know, maybe machining or something like that. But anyway, it's here. It's hard to read, but it is a rigid tool, so it's probably newer. This is just an old pair of channel locks, and I do believe these were Dad's. The blue, these right here probably were Dad's. This one I'm not real familiar with, but this is an old slot wrench, and it's from Chicago Machine, patent pending. So it's probably, much older and came from either Grandpa Kovacs or Grandpa Miller. I want to tell you that I think these three wrenches right here came from Grandpa Kovacs. The reason being is that because he did used to do building work and had to deal with pipes and furnaces and things quite frequently. My guess is that these were tools that he would use. As a matter of fact, all three of these, because this is so large, it's not something that would have been used for necessarily by a car mechanic, except maybe in the really old days. So I think these might have been Grandpa Kovacs, these three pieces right here. This one is fairly new, so that could belong to just about anybody. Doesn't look like anything that's particularly special. Just says Ohio Forge. It's a 10-inch wrench. This one, however, is much older, this one at the end. So that might be something that you want to keep, and hold on to. But I don't recognize it as being anyone's in particular, but it is older. And Joe, if you can let me know how much you think you want to sell the drill press for, that would be really awesome. Down underneath, of course, we've got this little bench that you guys got him for Christmas. So that probably would be something that I don't know if you want to sell it or if you want to take it home. I think you guys already have one. And for the basket of elevator stuff, nobody's going to want any of that anyway, so we can go through that at any time because, that's not something we would try to sell or market anyway. Ilya posted some labels on here in this one drawer that says the Joes. There's that little tiny wrench that Joey found somewhere along the way. So you probably want to hang on to that. And then there's a drawer that's marked Scott, and it doesn't have anything in it. So this is the bag of leather stuff that I found, Casey. I don't think you can see it really well from here. I'm going to take it out of this gross bag and I will rebag it. But there's not very much in here, just a few things and a book. And I think he said he wasn't really interested in keeping any of this. And I found this in the drawer with the wrenches. This is a leather tool. You know, obviously it makes holes in a belt. So let me know if you guys want to hang on to that stuff. So that's all for today. I'm going to go do some work in one of the bathrooms. This is the other cabinet, but I'll pull this stuff out later so you can take a look at it. Okay. Let me know how you want to price the pachinko machine. I was talking to somebody about it. If you want, I'll have Kurt help me pick it up and we'll try and see if we can find a cord. Because it's so heavy, I really can't get it up over my, too much past my knees, honestly. So we can put it up on the washing machine or something, see if we can find a cord. But let me know what you think. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.